Hi Aquarius, my name is Sansi and I'm going to do a one card reading out of my Egyptian deck. It's called The Way of Cartouche. I'll show you the book. It's very old. It's 45 years old, this book and this deck. The pages are yellow, and so, that happens to paper, right? But I'm just going to do a one card reading, and like at some point in time we'll do a star spread. That's what it's called in this deck. And it'll be like a 5-point star, and then you lay out the cards like that, but I don't have time for that right now. And I wanted to do just a one card quick reading to back up your monthly reading, and just to give you extra clarification and stuff. And these cards are really cool. They're Egyptian. This is what the back of them look like. So, it's all Egyptian symbols, and the front, it's, like the pyramid and the lotus flower set, all these. They're pretty cool. So, but I haven't used them. I put them away, and I haven't used them for probably 10 years or more. So I've forgotten the meanings of them, but I still go on my intuition. I write everything down like normal. So just on my intuition. And then I'm going to read to you out of the book what it says, because it'll have the super conscious level, conscious level, and mundane or conscious level, right? And it'll give you extra clarification. All right, so I pulled air, which is number 12, which is also 3. So the number 12 or 3 might mean something to you. And I got a short or long journey, and it might be several like trips. And I got in my mind, someone is applying for a job. It might be more than one of you. And you know how it'll be short little journeys, because you'll have to apply, right? And then you go for the interview, and then you'll go for orientation, and then there'll be training. So there'll be several trips back to your place of employment before you actually start the job. I also got the feeling that you need to talk to someone. It could be, I don't feel like it's too serious at this point. And if I remember your reading for March, you did need to talk to someone, and it was a more serious nature, and it might have had to do something with a child, if I remember right. But now I feel like the energies are more lighthearted. So I feel like things are getting better in your situation. Those that are having a problem with a child or a teenager, something like that. Okay, so I'll read the rest of what I got for you. Decisions need to be made, but unsure which to choose. Emotional, feeling a little unstable, but you do have blue skies here, and I like to see a blue sky. So everything is going to be fine. And I felt definitely it is going to be a better outcome than you anticipated. So that is really good. I apologize. My dog is running around here like crazy. Okay. So it's more than just yourself making this decision. It's going to be 2 or more people making the decision. So it might be you and your husband, or you and your child. It's going to take 2 to tango, So more than just yourself is involved here. All right. And now I'm going to read to you out of the book. And we'll start with the top. It says, Egyptian symbol is a hawk-headed guardian. Hawk-headed guardian. And it says, Quibesnuf. Oh my gosh. Just here, I'll just show you. Try to show you this word because. Okay. Can you see that? I cannot pronounce that. So it is one of the 4 sons of Horus, though, okay? And the energies are movable, of course, because it's clouds here. The upright meaning, and you did get it upright, is intellect, travel, communication, speed, and commerce. And the superconscious level, it means since air covers communication at all levels, it is only logical to consider that spiritual communication also comes into this category. In a reading for someone who is deeply into psychic or occult matters, air in the 8th house could either signify a good line of communication with a benign intelligence from another dimension, or a gift of telepathy. Okay, and the subconscious level, it means intellect, travel, speed, and all forms of correspondence come under this heading. Air always moves things on and shakes them up, blowing away the cobwebs in the process. Speed of thought and action and the retention of knowledge for its own sake are represented here. The qualities of air should not be confused with Thoth, card number 5, for although both embrace learning to a degree, Thoth's imbibing of knowledge is of a different nature and usually for a specific karmic person or design. Air people like to take up all sorts of interests, hobbies, and studies, but will drop them just as fast should something else take their fancy. Thoth implies wisdom. Air, a good memory for facts and figures, but wisdom and knowledge are not synonymous. Air people are usually friendly and communicative, but detached, since they dislike being tied down. You are an air sign, so I thought it was interesting that this card came up for you. Okay, this is the material, mundane, or conscious level. I apologize for my voice. I'm not feeling very good today, but the messages are still coming in, so we're just going to go with it today, okay? Okay, travel is the keynote here, and that's what I said, travel, little short journeys, maybe a long journey, but I definitely felt like short little journeys for someone or just a handful of you. Perhaps even a letter or message in the first place that triggers the whole thing off. Air in the 9th house would signify a long journey. In the 10th or career house, the message for the inquirer would be not to take on any job or work that was static or involving sitting about for long periods. Better to be employed on a move. So something maybe more physical where you're walking around and not being tied to a desk, right? And just take this on your own personal situation, how it pertains to you, right? Air in the 4th house would imply a possible home move, if this is fortified by other portents in the reading. While in the 5th or 12th house, it would suggest a new idea. Should air appear at 0.5 in a star spread, the outcome of the question would undoubtedly be of an unfixed, mobile, or changeful nature. Commerce also comes under air at this more practical level, so in the 2nd house it might well suggest a successful business deal. Yay. But it should be borne in mind that the mundane cards are never as powerful as the major archetypes. So air news is more likely to be lighthearted than earth-shattering. Okay, so I think this is an awesome card to get. It's not fixed. There's wiggle room, right? You got wiggle room to make decisions. You got a little bit of time, not anything that has to be decided today, right? Or anything that has to be done today. So, all right. I think that's really good. And I think it backs up your March reading. And I just hope it gives you extra clarity. All right. Okay, guys, have a good one. I hope to see you on the next one. Bye-bye.